think this should be a good spot. See that right there? Look a little closer. Yeah, found it yesterday. But we better take advantage of their slip-up while we still can. If they catch you, they'll more than likely patch up this area so the barrier covers it. So better act quickly. You should probably be able to get through, so long as you maneuver yourself properly. Hey, if you want us to get into trouble because I got stuck in an alcove, I'm expecting you to do all the talking with the guild. The sooner we get this done, the better. Just grab what we need and get out of there. 30 minutes, tops. Once you hear the signal, get a move on. If I don't hear from you, I'll send out a call for extraction. But it might take a while, so hang tight and stay alive. Got it? All right, I'll be on the other side. The moment you hear the signal, start moving. Good luck.
Welcome, ambassadors. It was most kind of you to join us. Your Highness, it's an honor. To think the Prince of the Sirens himself would deign to join us. And your sister, too, of course, such as she is. How are you and your kingdom faring?
We're as well as we can be with everything that's going on, especially with these hunters. Fortunately, not many of us are left, but we've managed to survive.
You have my deepest sympathies. After the loss of my beloved Lucien, I had hoped no one else would have to suffer as we did, but alas. The guild has taken much from both of us. I can only hope we will be able to prevent more loss. And Pendor, is that correct?
Bingo! Pendor Loveheart. At your service, my lord.
So courteous. I like you already. After the less than pleasant response we received from the King of the Mers, I was absolutely thrilled we found you. No doubt someone with your skill set, as well as your knowledge of the Merfolk Kingdom, will be invaluable.
Glad I made a good first impression.
Well, of course. I trust you both had a pleasant journey.
Of course! The weather made the journey a bit more challenging, but that's the fun in trips like these. It gets your adrenaline running.
As much as the storm was a slight inconvenience, it did not make things too difficult for me. After all, I'm a very strong swimmer.
Ah, yes, of course. Still, your efforts are greatly appreciated. Myself and my brood couldn't be more grateful for the opportunity to finally unite our organizations.
Well, your brood, Sebastian's kingdom, and me will be the most powerful creatures on this plane.
I quite agree. However, may I speak plainly for a moment?
Of course.
Go right ahead.
Too often, at these sorts of meetings, everyone dances around each other, holding back secrets while trying to surreptitiously grab the long end of the stick for themselves. An alliance built on secrets is a castle with a cracked foundation. We'll be able to achieve our goal faster and with more certainty if we agree to simply be honest with one another. What do you say?
You do have a point. I agree. I think we should just let everything out. It definitely makes it easier for us.
I agree. We should get straight to the point of things. No secret should be kept between us if we want this union to be strong.
Wonderful. In that case,
I ain't saying them first, if that's what you're trying to suggest.
Perhaps I should be the first to speak.
by all means.
As I expressed earlier, a lot of my kingdom has been hunted. Our entire family is dead because of one single hunter. Obviously, the hunters are getting stronger than we anticipated, and we have been forced into hiding. Our best warriors are constantly protecting those of us that are left, but without a safe place to hide, we fear we may go extinct.
I agree. It's certain the guild is getting stronger. Look what they did to my Lucienne, after all. How they managed to take down a vampire with her strength and cunning, it's almost unfathomable. The brood looks to me now to keep them safe. I must protect them in her stead, no matter the cost.
They found quite a few more members as well. The amount I see out in the ocean nowadays is crazy. The numbers have almost doubled in the last few years. You can't swim 1 inch out of the shadows without some hunter throwing a harpoon and a net your way.
Indeed. One way or another, the guild must be destroyed. Hence why an alliance is more crucial now than ever. I, for one, am in all favor of our people joining forces. I, for one, am all in favor of our people joining forces.
I agree that an alliance should be made. If we're fighting amongst ourselves, it'll make everything easier for the hunters. I don't wish to let them kill any more of my kingdom, and if defending your people means that we have the power against them, I will be willing to side with old enemies.
Spoken like a true prince. However, let's not pretend that an alliance won't have its costs. Are we each prepared to make the necessary sacrifices?
All right then. I'm willing to make the sacrifices.
And you, your highness.
For the safety of my people, I am willing. And please, call me Sebastian. We are friends now, are we not?
Of course, Sebastian. Then surely you understand that, if we vampires are to be at our best, you'll need to loosen your claim on at least one of the coastal villages. It is rather hard to hunt when prey is scarce.
I understand. I'll talk to my people about the situation and urge them away from the coastal villages. Though you must take into account many of them are scared of the boats and ships with all the hunters around.
No doubt. However, that's a fear they'll soon have to get over. As much as I wish myself and my brood could help you out on the water, the moment a boat leaves the shore, its occupants are beyond our reach. Rest assured, though, we will provide for you as much support from the land
Stop.
as...
Before you continue, there's a hunter in this room.
What?
Celestia, can you see them?
Yes.
There's a hunter? What? I thought we were alone. Or at least that's how it felt.
Do you mean to say we have a guest? How lovely. And here I thought it would just be a private party.
I suggest you come out of your hiding spot before we get forceful. I'm sure our dear friend Cashin wouldn't mind a little taste of your blood.
Being shy, are you, Hunter? Do you think we don't know exactly where you are? I'd advise you to show yourself. Otherwise, I'm sure we can find a way to persuade you. Last chance. There you are. Perfect. Well done, Celestia.
Wow! Just look at all these weapons! You could practically take on an entire army with all of these. Oh, look at this. Is this dagger solid silver? Does anyone else want it, or can I keep it?
Be my guest. It seems you came prepared. And yet you are leaving so soon. You didn't even introduce yourself to your hosts. How rude to... Wait. It's you.
Now you are someone I recognize. I would kill you right now if it weren't for the company of others, for what you did to my family. But lucky for you, these two might have some use for you.
Sorry. Who exactly is this?
Well, well. Aren't we lucky? And here I thought you were just a party crasher. Forgive me, my dear. Good news, everyone. It looks like the guest of honor has arrived.
Wait. So, this is the hunter you guys were going on about?
Indeed. They've done more damage to my kingdom than any other.
They are the reason I had to trap myself within this necklace.
Do you hear that, Hunter? It seems your fame is even more far-reaching than you thought. Tell me, are you all alone? I could have sworn you used to work with a partner. What's the matter? Did the wound from Lucien's claws prove too much for them to handle? How tragic.
They look a lot less... I don't know. They just don't look like what I thought they'd be. They look a lot more... Well... They don't look much like a hunter.
They may not look like a hunter, but you can be certain that what lies underneath their appearance is something much, much worse. This hunter has killed many of my people, my entire family even, and I'm sure that they have killed some of Kashin's men too.
Does that mean they could have killed some of my people?
It's possible, yes.
Perhaps we should let them answer that. What do you say, Hunter? Have you killed any merfolk in your time? Or do you even remember? Nothing to say, I'd expect nothing less. After all, a good hunter keeps their ears open and mouth shut, isn't that right? How much did you hear, my dear? Just as I thought. Too much. Rather unfortunate for us, but in every twist of fate, there's always opportunity. Wouldn't you agree, my friends?
Of course, now that we have you here, it's our turn to get some answers out of you. It's no longer the other way around.
I definitely wouldn't say no. If we can get them to tell us where their guild is, it'll make our jobs much easier.
Indeed. I'm sure all of us would like a word with our friend. However, would you mind if I spoke to them first? I've been dying to get them alone ever since my Lucienne met her fate.
Go ahead. They're all yours for now. My sister and I are fine waiting for a while.
Thank you. In that case, Hunter, would you kindly follow me? Oh, yes, I almost forgot. That's better. Now, shall we? Would you look at that? And here I thought I'd have to track down you and your fellow sewer rats the old-fashioned way. Instead, you just come waltzing right into my arms. It would seem I still have Lady Fate wrapped around my finger. I assume it's too much to ask for you to cooperate. I thought so. I'm not surprised. The senior hunters are always the ones most mired in the guild's rhetoric. There's nothing nobler than sacrificing yourself for the greater good, isn't that right? I almost pity you. So wrapped up in their lies, you can't even see the shackles they've put on you. Oh no, my dear. I know you would never turn on them. I'm merely trying to help you see the truth. Tell me, which is worse? Living a life of blind servitude, bowing and scraping before a power as twisted as those they claim to hate? Or facing the truth, as awful as it is, and then finally being able to take fate into your own hands, being able to force destiny to bow to you? Tell me, when you fail to return, do you think they'll grieve for you? You're just one of many. There's no time to mourn a single sheep in the flock, not when the wolves are still circling. But even without that single sheep, the wolves still have dozens to choose from. You may be determined to sacrifice yourself, but what good would it do? It's up to you, Hunter. Either way, you're not leaving this place. But if you force me to hand you over to Sebastian or Pendle, I doubt either of them will offer you any sort of deal. On the contrary, you hurt Sebastian back there. He's been itching for revenge ever since what you and your guild did to his family. If you give me the information I need, however, I will make you part of my brood. True, I would have to turn you, but I would then protect you as one of my own. You've got to admit I'm your best option. How unfortunate. I'd simply hate to have to resort to less civilized measures. Careful, Hunter. Or I might just take you up on your word. I should warn you, what you've seen of me so far is a mere drop in the ocean of my true power. And with Lucienne gone, at last, there's no one to hold me back. Silence looks good on you, Hunter. I don't mind after all. The longer you stay quiet, the longer I get to play with you. Lucienne may have rough on her prey, but I prefer to savour my meals. And I must say, you smell divine. Oh, they're on their way, are they? Will they ride up on a white horse, sweep you up in their arms like a handsome prince? Nice try, Hunter. But no one could recover you that quickly from Lucienne's claws. So noble how they swooped in, shoving you to the side. It almost brought a tear to my eye. Lucienne would have done the same for me. You're so tense, Hunter. Is that fear I smell? Are you afraid, perhaps, that I know the truth? That I know it was your hand that plunged the stake directly through Lucienne's heart? By the way, I've been meaning to thank you. I had hoped to do the deed myself, but it would have been far too easy to trace it back to me. You and your precious guild proved to be the perfect instruments. Oh, my poor naive Hunter. Did you think it was by pure chance your guild managed to discover the time and location of Lucienne's next feeding? I wouldn't be surprised if they took the credit. But they need to seem competent in order to keep adding to their ranks. But no. Let's just say they had a little help. Why? Because of what she made me. Do you think I asked for this? An immortal life stained by perpetual bloodshed? No. She let me think she was human. Long enough to gain my trust. I admit I was a fool. You hear of people giving their hearts. Well, I practically threw mine at her feet. And then, one night, she told me there was a way to be together forever. And she turned me. I went from being her lover, her equal, to her mate, her eternal slave. Oh, she tried to pass it off as an act of love, and I pretended to fall for it. I waited hundreds of years for the chance to show her what I thought of her eternal gift to me. You see, Hunter, I never wanted this. I never wanted to have to feed off others to survive. And now you and your guild hunt us down as though we're choosing to be what we are. Everyone in my brood is exactly like me. None of us are there by choice. All of us were either Lucien's victims, or were turned at her behest. We all just want to survive. Is that so different from you? If you would help us, perhaps we could find a way to make this work. Perhaps, instead of more bloodshed, we could find a way to broker peace. With your help, maybe we could find a way to end this war, instead of deepening it. Please, Hunter. It seems your tongue is as sharp as your blade. I can't blame you, especially since your tongue is the only weapon you have left. Well, I don't suppose we have anything left to talk about then, do we? I suppose I'll just have to go and call the others. As much as I would love to drain you here and now, we need that information from you first. But perhaps they'll save a piece of you for me once they're done. As I suspected, it seems our guest is proving to be somewhat stubborn. Perhaps one of you might be able to persuade them to part with their secrets.
I would gladly talk to them. Perhaps my sister and I can knock some sense into them.
Won't this be fun?
I was afraid of that. Farewell then, Hunter. It's been a pleasure. And don't say I didn't warn you.
Well, isn't it nice to see you again, Hunter? Last time I saw you, you tore my throat. It's a shame I can't sing anymore, but then again, I have my sister, don't I?
You won't be getting away, dear Hunter. Not when I can easily use my voice, and you can't do anything about it.
You see, Hunter, my sister and I tend not to forget what happened to our family, and of course we could never forget the stunning face of the person who tore it apart.
However, that doesn't mean we'll do the same to you. And like the rest of you, us sirens aren't as cruel as you believe.
No, we don't lure humans to the bottom of the ocean because we feel like it. We do it because it's the only way we can survive. Sure, it seems cruel and it's a horrible way to die, but we only ever lure those who pose a threat to us. We could easily live off the things of the ocean. There is much more down there than you are even aware of. But when you humans first discovered us, you immediately attempted to destroy us. We had to protect ourselves.
False. Sure, there may have been good people who didn't want to hurt us, but everyone that came across us attempted to take us to sell or to kill. What would you do if something continuously attacked you and never stopped? You wouldn't give that species a chance to talk, would you?
It's the same for us, dear hunter. We don't wish to harm, only to survive. However, in recent times, our population has grown smaller and smaller due to there being so many of you trying to kill us. Exactly. Now you see our reasoning. We aren't such bad creatures, are we? Your little guild seems to love planting ideas into your heads.
But we still have one little problem.
Did you really think we wouldn't ask about our family? You killed them in front of us, and we aren't going to let that go quite so easily. There are so many things we could do to you. I could do what you did to me, slash your throat in the exact same way you did to mine. Or I could hunt down your entire family and kill them slowly in front of you.
Brother, calm down. We're not here to hurt them, no matter what they've done to us.
My dear sister, you have been locked in this necklace for over 10 years because of them. Them! Do you not think we should at least return a scar to remember us?
We must remain calm, Sebastian. We aren't the only ones who want him dead. There may be fights in the future, but today, I refuse to let you be reckless. This hunter would have improved since we last saw them.
But so have we, Celestia. We can easily take them. All you have to do is sing, and we can do whatever we want to them.
Calm down, brother, before I must use my voice on you.
The only reason you're safe from me right now is for my sister. So I'd recommend thanking her, because if she wasn't here, things would have gone very different.
Mind you, if I wasn't in this necklace, I wouldn't have let him come. I may be younger, but as you can tell, my brother is much more reckless. But I could have hardly come alone, trapped like this.
You need not know what magic we use to seal Celestia away. Do you really think we would just give you some of our most valuable knowledge?
Fortunately for you, I am more forgiving than you realize. While we still dislike you for what you've done, we will allow you to leave this place unarmed. Any information you can provide us would help immensely, though I doubt you're willing to part with it.
Of course you don't want to give any information, but how about I rip your...
Brother! We may not be the best people, or always do what is right, but we just want to be able to live in peace. You, hunters, have gotten in the way. We hope the kindness we've shown to you will make you rethink your decisions. If not, at least we tried. However, we will not stand for our people to continue getting hurt. I do hope you reconsider, Hunter. You seem like you would have made a kind person if it weren't for everything that has happened.
It's time we let you have a little chat with Pendor. I'm sure the two of you will have a nice talk.
Welcome back, Hunter. I'm glad to see you made it through in one piece. Well, Sebastian, any luck?
No. However, I didn't expect much after how they were with you.
Let's just hope they rethink what they've done soon enough.
It's your turn, Pendor. I suppose we'll see if you have any luck getting anything out of them.
Well, you know what they say. Third time's a charm. Why, hello, dear hunter. I'm Pendor, as you probably already guessed. No, I don't believe we've met before this, have we? Then what? Hey, I'm the one asking the questions, not you. My business is my business. It's not really any of your concern why I'm interrogating you. I know for a fact that your guild attacked my kingdom. Well, former kingdom. While I wasn't associated with them anymore, they're still my people. Don't act dumb. Word gets around fast, Hunter. I know that the Prince of Murs was killed by your guild. Well, yeah, I don't care about them, but it's my home. How would you feel if someone murdered who you looked up to just because of who they were? Silence. Tell me. What would you feel if I came in and killed someone you knew? Someone your whole future depended on. Someone who, despite their flaws, tried to make life bearable to the unfortunate. I have my reasons for my crimes. Your guild kills species just for existing, for trying to survive. And you specifically kill them because you're loyal to people who couldn't care less about you. They don't care about you. They only notice you when you mess up. We could help if you would tell us what you know and where your guild is. We could get you noticed by people who are truly important. No. You really are like a dog, aren't you? You'll stick around even if you're neglected or abused, when the people who you're loyal to couldn't care less about you, clinging on to their legs like your life depends on it. Just tell me what you know. God damn it! You're not getting anything other than a painful death out of this. What is it in your brain that keeps you latched onto those leeches? Why do I care? Because I want to help my friends. And I want what I was promised. You already know what it is, Hunter. You heard what it is. I want my former king gone. You hunters kill anything you don't understand, don't you? Because you're scared of what you don't know? You don't understand the lives of any creatures other than yourself? Wait a minute. You're the hunter who killed the little siren girl and her merfolk friend. Oh my god! You're sick! That girl, she looked no older than 8. What the hell is wrong with you? Don't act dumb. I knew you were a monster, but a child? She had her whole life ahead of herself, and you just killed her. You made your decision, and it wasn't the right one. You have one last chance to reconsider before I walk out and inform the others that you're not telling us anything. Nothing? You really are stubborn, aren't you?
No need to say anything. Your face says it all.
Nothing.
Why am I not surprised? I suppose now, the only question is, how should they meet their end?
We do have one more option, allowing my sister to hypnotize them.
You're certain that would work?
It's worked before. I don't see why it wouldn't work now.
Very well. If they won't see sense, it seems that's our only choice. I'm terribly sorry, my dear hunter. Perhaps, if you had been more willing, We could have spared you from this. But there's no going back when the bridge has been burned.
You may begin to feel dizzy, but you don't need to worry about that. Now then, let's get some answers, shall we?
My necklace! Give back my sister!
Stop! No.
We're coming, Celestia.
Pendle, take to the tunnel. Try and cut them off around the front.
On it, my lord.
You little rat. Trying to scurry back into the walls. No matter. You humans always taste better with your blood moving.
You aren't getting away so easily, Hunter. I'm not letting you take my sister so easily after everything you've taken from me.
Wait. What was that?
Who cares what it was? They have my sister. Don't stop and find out what it is. Find my sister.
No. It can't be. She's gone. They killed her. They did it themselves. They said so.
Can we focus on my sister? She's in danger. They took her. Focus, Cassian.
But that's Lucienne's voice. They couldn't have somehow brought her back, or oh God, if they spared her.
I don't care whose voice it is. Let's find my sister.
I can't stay here. I have to go.
Just help me find my sister. We can find out about whatever it is after. Right now, my sister is top priority.
Shut up. I can't be of any use to you if I'm dead. I can't stay here, and if you're smart, you won't either.
Fine. Do what you want. I don't care. I'm going to find my sister, with or without you.
Suit yourself.
I'm not losing the only thing I have left. I'd rather die trying than live a life knowing I could have saved her. I vowed to keep her safe, and that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Fine. Swim right to your grave if you like, but I'm not about to lose my life a second time.
I will find you, Hunter. You will give me back my sister.
They're not at the end of the tunnel. There's no way. They've taken that way.
We can only get so far in the water. We're unable to go anywhere on land unless you have some way I'm unaware of.
I can go up to land, but I can't leave you here. There is no way for both of us to go and find your sister.
Find her. Find my sister. I don't care if you're leaving me. I'll find some other way out.
All right, I'll find her, Sebastian. You have my word.
Find her.
Hey, glad you made it out safely. Here, let's get a bit further away, and you can show me what you got. This should be good enough. All right, let's see here. Oh, wow. You really did outdid yourself. She's really in this thing? Can't really tell from here. Well, we can have the guys at the guild verify it. Then we can figure out how to get what we need from it. Not sure if our experts worked on extracting voices from magical artifacts before. But I'm sure something can come from it. Well, if they can get my signal to work from what we got off of that other monster we captured, then they can probably do something with this one. How well did it work when they heard it? Did they say anything about it sounding like Lucienne? Oh, that's great. We'll have to let everyone know when we get back. I'm sure with some time and effort, we can get our next one to sound just like this one here. Well, here's a preemptive congratulations. You've earned your rite of passage. Only the best of guild members get one of those things. You deserve it for all your hard work. Hope you'll put it to good use next time we need it.